Hey everybody, it's Coffee with Mick, making honest discussion about whatever I want to talk about in the mountains. Some summers, you decide to just smoke a bunch of weed and watch cartoons. Yeah, and one of those cartoons just happened to be Ever After High. The weird kind of spin-off to Monster High, but instead of children of monsters, from the Universal Sabbity Sabbity, it's children of fairy tale characters from the Sabbity Sabbity. That whole stuff. That whole stuff. That whole stuff. That whole stuff. Yeah. I actually ended up kind of liking it because of the themes in it that were really interesting. Monster High had some pretty good, don't be racist themes, but it wasn't really anything you haven't seen like in X-Men, Basically, it was X-Men, but without the crime fighting. That's Monster High. Yeah. Not saying don't like Monster High if you still like it, but that's what a lot of those stories are. Yeah. All the racism, but none of the robots. Ever After High's though theme was kind of about the main conflict in the early seasons was basically between the Royals and the Rebels. The Royals were the children of fairy tale characters who pledged their lives to live out the fairy tale life set out for them, to get the exact same happy ending that happily ever after as their parents did, And the rebels are the ones who don't want to be into that because for most of them it ends with them getting horrible endings and, having horrible lives. Of course, the main character, Raven Queen, who, she's the daughter of the evil queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Her mom's stuck in a goddamn mirror and she don't want that. She just wants to live her life and be nice. Yeah, but Apple's just like, no, be mean, poison me, you bitch, poison me. That's borderline. That's only loosely paraphrased, actually. And the show's tagline was, "Are you a royal or a rebel?" Rebel, obviously rebel. I'm not gonna side with the royals. It's in one episode, Apple just says, "We get happy endings, while you don't." It's just straight up bragging how the royals, they have the advantage in life just because of how they were born. When just tells the rebels, yeah, just stick with it. You can't change your lives. We get to be on top. You get to be on the bottom. And Apple White, the lead royal. Oh god, if the comment sections for those early web videos were up still today, they would be filled to the brim with hatred for Apple White. Jesus Christ. Oh my sweet Danny Daniel. Yeah. And so later they changed the slogan from "Are you a royal or a rebel?" to "Where princesses have power." Much better slogan, works way better. Kinda sounds a little too similar to She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, which makes you kinda pissed off that they never did a crossover with that. Make She-Ra go to Ever After High. America needs it. Yeah. That was an interesting show. That was sadly canceled way too soon because of the frickin' Monster High reboot and admittedly Descendants, which did the exact same thing as that series, but with canon Disney characters. Canon. Better production too, probably. Yeah. Oh, Descendants and Ever After High are the exact same freaking thing. Yeah. At least Zombies at least puts a more of a twist on monsters than Monster High did. Descendants though, I know what you did. I know what you did. Ugh. Yeah. Also, Apple White was clearly hinted at being a lesbian in one of the final seasons. And it's doesn't it just piss you off that they never really developed more of that? Damn shame. Damn shame, baby. yeah, it's the slogan change is still funny to me because are you a royal or a rebel? Are you someone who was born into a caste at the top of a caste system, or are you one of the lower castes who want to rebel against the horrible hierarchy that is instilled upon you on birth? Because fuck that noise. That's what that slogan means. Yeah. It's an interesting piece of pop culture, and I'm glad to have been part of it in some ways. Hope you enjoyed this little ramble, and I hope you have a morning.